It's August 3rd, 2021. Technically, it's my 43rd birthday. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Um, I went yesterday to Pine Lawn and to the National Cemetery, North Central National Cemetery. It's NC. I'm Nicole Cataruzza. Yeah, I got it like that. It's named after me. NC. Anyway, I'm in NYC. Yeah, why the hell am I here? All right, so now, with COVID, like they keep talking about vaccines. On Marie and on Clifford's gravestones, both, one suffered foul play with the military and one suffered biological terrorism attack and died there of it with a combination of three physician's disease from Physician's Reference Guide, that in 1919 they were fully under attack physically, my family and the government and the people were not protected and were not protecting my specific covenant in the coven. My So that was first generation. Second generation, Judith already died. She already had a lung occlusion, like an oxygen occlusion, almost as if you're scuba diving and the guy on the boat decides while you're on a deep dive and can't get up in time to just shut your air hoses off and just let you fucking die down there gasping for whatever combination of intake you can is there in the hose for you, whatever's left. That's how she died in New York. So I went to visit her grave yesterday. Now we have COVID-19. Here's the thing. They are actively in New York practicing heresy. They are in violations of heresy law. Why is it in the U.S.A, in the United States of some shitbag America, I can't get these fucking assholes to fucking prosecute to the fullest fucking extent? I want them bleeding through their eyes and their nose to send a really fucking clear message in one horrific disease that ends every single piece of shit that entered the forbidden zone that then caused this deterioration in the physics of Earth and of the people. I arrived as August 3rd and August 4th. That's Nicole and Niklaus. We are the two pagan gods sent from the clouds in the heaven. They say like two strikes of lightning. Because he's on the Pacific side and I'm on the American side the day that we're delivered, the calendar reads 8/3 and 8/4. The time is exactly the same except on the 24-hour clock. On the 12 o'clock, it shows different timing mechanics. He and I then, by Immaculate Conception, have a son together. Perhaps you've heard this story, but it's actuality, and the kid's actually here. He and I being on the same exact time and birth date, so it's confusing whether I'm the 8/3, he's the 8/3, if we need separate labels, same labels, doesn't really matter to the two of us. I'll be the 3, he'll be the 4, together we're 7, we're fine. And we're on the infinity, whatever, anyway. And then Alexander comes in the year 2005. So now Niklaus and I share this one amazing child, but yet I don't have enough anything to take care of him, and Niklaus, for some reason, has no access to me or the child, because of the dumb fucking useless Americans and their need for heresy and constant violation. So now here's what the dumb fucking useless Americans are putting on their news media, since they're like children trying to run themselves. Of course, this is the national report, apparently.
everyone remembers turning on CNN. They had the big case numbers every single day. That's how they measured it every day. And now, this isn't the way to do it. Charles Mizrahi wasn't ever the way to monitor it.
Is the Vatican, since we're a Christian nation here in New York, and you're all practicing heresy and violating heresy laws, like so actively, is that what the Vatican see and the vaccines are for? Get your information directly from the Vatican? Because I don't know how to get information from them, but I'm just curious, because the news, they are like a bunch of dumb fucking useless pieces of shit that are like running around like chickens without a head, and they don't know what the fuck to listen to, making everything that much more dangerous and worse.
Last year at this time, there were so many more deaths. That has gone down.
I'm okay with deaths. Like losing part of the population, I'm really cool with, as long as it's not the ones I need for like white guys.
The issue really is there has to be one voice, and the voice has to be concerned with the American people. That's what their jobs are. They're paid to do this.
Yeah, keep it simple, right? And be transparent. I think most of all, that's what Americans are just looking for.
Was I transparent enough?
Fleming, David Grasso, please stick around.
It's so funny. They want the truth. They want transparency. You give it to them, and then they lock you up, jam you up. They go for your knees. They go for your face. They make sure that you have a really fucking shitty existence and a shitty life. And guess what? The one that they fucking punish the most, which feels like me at the moment, is the one that you actually fucking need. So I really don't care. Why are we not losing more people? Why are the numbers not up on your entire extinction? I'm just curious. Bleeding through the eyes, nose, and mouth, like in an Ebola parabolus, would definitely send a very clear message of who around the world is practicing in the dark arts that should not be touching a fucking thing. Just like that. The system, the mainframe system knows all you need is to push the fucking button. They'll come down with it, and within 48, 72 hours, we'll be rid of them all. We can move on. What takes you humans so fucking long to catch on and do anything right? I'm just curious. I wrote about Minerva today. Minerva. Being the goddess of wisdom and the goddess of whatever. When I got raped and stuck with Romer, didn't make me a fucking Roman, you stupid fucking shits. You just withheld the good-looking Greek, not the fucking ones from the Middle East, but like the real one, Niklaus, that I belong to, from my person. Same one that at age 9 or 10 or whatever it was, announced that his intention and that I wanted, and I agreed. At what point, why was all of this withheld, and why was I fucking stuck in New York without being able to get out? Was this so that like all the fucking black shits could get way ahead and like hurdle way over the white kid? Why would you all do that when it means that you're gonna bleed through your nose, eyes, and you're gonna be starved for fucking oxygen no matter where in the world you live? I'm just fucking curious. Star 1978, star 8378, Nicole Cateruza. There is no reason I wake up every day. I don't know why I have a bon anniversaire and I'm away from not only Alexander James, but from Niklaus. I don't want to fucking be here. There is not a thing I wake up for any day. I'm just counting down the day until humans end completely and this whole fucking visualization is fucking over.